you
The
hit,
truth is free and it's
but you
expensive.
hit me. You hit me right now. You stun me. You stun me. So for me, it's like, um, how 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 do people? Because again, when we're talking about that situation, and I say that because I'm trying to stay
Yes.
to the subject, but without digging in. Um, Even though it's almost 20 years old,
Yes.
I got 2 kids now. It's a total different perception, a total different angle. I feel a totally different way about it. Being now that nobody really cares, right? So when this comes out, you would probably see people say, "We don't care." It's, oh, blah blah blah. That's how I feel too. But in people's perception, like if 50 years from now, am I the bad guy?
No.
Why not?
Well, let me go backwards and ask you a question. This is not legal. There's no money connected to what I'm going to ask you. One of the hardest obstacles for people to jump over is not perception, but shame. So have you, in 20 years, gotten to a place to get past it yourself?
The only reason why it's still in the forefront of mama
Yes.
is the because I haven't been living in my truth.
Okay.
So not living in your truth, but living in this avatar that gives you an unlimited access to having fun,
Yeah.
not giving a F, doing what you want to do, knowing how to run businesses, and still let the character overshadow the intelligence behind the whole setup of everything people are watching, like it's accidentally happening. Being, I think 100 steps ahead of everybody by knowing things that other people don't know. That is a character that can only play out in certain phases of your life. And then when you get more mature, you start to go, well, how much longer can we deal with that character when it's not really 100% authentic to the world's perception?
Yeah.
I said a lot, but I didn't really say nothing right there.
No, I got it.
But
You did say something.
if you want to live the truth and you're not, it doesn't feel good. So for me, like money and all of these other things, like I made too much money and I blew all the money. I know how to spend a lot of money today. I know how to save it. It doesn't do anything. When I take my daughter to school or my son to school, and this is hypothetical, but if my daughter likes a school that's 5 minutes away from me and she wants to go to that school, so you have to get an assessment or something, right? You have to go to the school and they have to meet with the kids and I guess do their due diligence on the family, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll accept you into the school. There's a school that my daughter didn't get accepted to. And there's only one reason why. And it leads back to where we are again with the truth, the lie, and this clash between false enemies.
Mm.
And when my family gets affected by it, it turns me into something else. And I don't want my family to continue to be affected by this story that never stops, right? I mean, I want it to stop.
Right.
Of course, the other side wants it to stop because they don't even talk about it, right? Um, I don't like to talk about it. I would like to put it to rest. It's like Jesse Smollett. I don't know if what he said was true or not. I talked to him. The world created this story about what it was. And then when they felt like they found the truth, it just took it a energy of its own. What if none of this I was saying and how it all popped off? Like everybody can tell you, I know what really happened. What really happened? Can anybody tell me what they think happened so I can, because again, how it happened reflects who I am,
Yeah.
especially when we're dead and gone,
Yeah.
because there is no more us. So what do people think, right? How did this whole thing come about?
Yeah.
It was Ray J's fault. Ray J did something bad that turned into good. Is that not the story?
I don't know. What I do know.
So, Pastor, so you're
Yes.
saying that you only going off of just us doing it.
No. What I am going off of, I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am is you have outlived it.
But how when we still talking about it?
Yes. Because outliving it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But outliving it means
Yes.
outliving it. I haven't outlived it because I'm still living.
You're living, producing, you're thriving.
I know, but that's just something like think about how far we could go without that.
Yeah.
Without that glitch.
Yeah. Is it a glitch?
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
It's a huge glitch.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali said, if you're the same man at 40 that you were at 20, you wasted 20 years. You're not that same man.
Totally different.
Correct?
Totally different.
Yeah, but we're not going to ignore you used to be Cassius Clay.
But
Right.
I was not the same man in my 20s.
Right.
Just because now I'm 40. Never the man that was in people's minds of who I was ever.
Right.
I was never that guy.
But you're reinventing that guy every day, whether it's through electric bikes, whether it's through earbuds, whether it's through eyeglasses. Now, if it's through networks, we are seeing you as a 21st century Renaissance man. Very few men, Black men, have had the luxury of reinventing themselves in public.
You're right, and I feel that, but I also feel like it's a glitch because with all the things that was taken from us inside of this black ball community of cornering the market with just a few. It just like I was hanging off the roof of the hotel in Cancun, and I climbed off the roof and I went off to the side of the roof and I just laid down. Right, so here's the hole down all the way down here, and I'm just laying on my roof. I climbed over and I laid here, and I went to sleep. And I said, if I fall off, then it was meant to be. Right? If I fall off the roof because I just passed out and I actually just wanted to like lean over, then it was meant to be. So I went to sleep for like 2.5 hours, and then the hotel caught me, and then it went through all of this stuff, and then I had to go and do these tests or whatever, right? But at that moment, it was just like, yo, you want to make your family proud, but you're living a lie and still living.
Yeah. What is Ray J's truth? What's your truth? Had you rolled off of that roof, you would want what remembered about you? Not what other people say, not what other people think, not what other people blog. If you are able to have authority over your legacy, you want your legacy to be what?
I want my kids to have a good life and for them to live through my truth.
Yeah.
Not through what the things that would happen with all of these different speculations of this and that, and all of the, just whatever it is. I just want my kids to go, okay, this is where dad was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really care about nothing else. I just care about my kids. And I care about what they think, and I care about what they believe. And I don't want anybody to recreate something that's not real inside of their mind to leave them in doubt. To do that, I would have to risk all the money I have, all the money I made, all the money that I'm getting paid for, to be quiet, to not say nothing.
Yeah.
You sit.
And what is the cost? How much more does it cost you for your peace?
I don't know, because if you tell me a crazy number, like, and maybe I need to go to church for this. But
Come on.
Tell me a loud number, then I might take it.
Yeah.
And say F the truth, because my kids is extremely good, which is horrible. What does that say about me?
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
That's a crazy number, $300,000. But then when you're dealing with like the 4s and the 5s and the 10s and the, I don't know, that's not. So when I'm saying it's not enough, I'm still trying to understand what I'm saying if I want to live in my truth. If I want to live in my truth, then F the money.
Yeah. What, at this tick of the watch, what makes you happy?
Only just being around my kids.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Nobody cares but me.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that. Like, I know you don't care. We're past that. We know how it really happened. We know that this person did that and they did that and did that. That's fine. But until you hear the facts of it and get the real exact details from the people who were involved, you don't know until you know. That's like a lot of people say OJ did this and OJ did that. Well, OJ was acquitted, so he didn't do it legally in the legal system. But if I showed you the knife with the blood on it in the video and doing it, even though you might have said he was involved, it would mess your mind up.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of situation.
Was that the darkest season of your life?
It's not it's the darkest season of my life now.
20 years later.
20 years later, with 2 kids, with a daughter that I love, and my son, and looking at them and knowing the morals and the integrity that I've been instilled in as a man through my parents, for that little stench to be there, that matters to me.
Yeah.
It mattered.
Yeah.
And and I want to get past it. I want to go through the pain of losing all my money and somebody suing me and I breached the contract. And so now I don't have nothing. And I'm butt naked in the courtroom, just telling the judge, all I care about is the truth. Take everything else away. That's where my mind goes.
Yeah. But would that give you peace?
Butt naked in the courtroom. Mhm.
Yeah. How many years have your parents been married?
Longer than I've been born. So like maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
35, 30.
Yeah. My parents were married for 50 ever.
Well, because I made a vow to Princess. And so I love Princess, even though she loves somebody else. I still love her. So for the rest of wherever I'm at in this life, I'm gonna just be me. And I've always had a very clear understanding of all of my homegirls that we ever got intimate together. They always knew that you're my friend. So I gotta go back to that. Because I already made a vow with one person. I can't make a vow again. That's invalid.
Yeah. What if she freed you from that vow and said, I'm going on? She has.
She freed me, meaning like I can make a vow to somebody else,
Yeah.
but not this lifetime.
And you want to spend the rest of your life by yourself.
Well, I've created a nurse account.
What does that mean?
A nurse account is where every time I get a check, I can't work.
Did you make this up or this is a thing?
No, I made my account up.
No.
What happens to me 5 years from now, 10 years, 2 years, whatever, if I can't work by myself and I need somebody to help me, I done put like at least $1 million in my nurse account. So I got like 2 nurses right now, but the more I build it, I can have like 4 young nurses with me forever with an unlimited budget to take care of me. So I'm working hard and I put together my nurse account. So since I'm not with my wife, I got 3 or 4 nurses that's gonna take care of me forever. And they're happy to do it because they're getting paid very good to do it and they still look good. Very pretty.
Do your parents know about the nurse account?
Nobody knows but till now. I'm telling you everything.
Wow.
I'm just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be truthful.
No, that's great. When we took a break, you said that you really need to think through things because there was a moment in your own life that you thought about suicide. Tell me what was going on. Is that when you were on the roof in Mexico?
That was when I was on the roof. And, and that was, I thought about suicide a lot, but that was when I attempted it.
Mm.
And I really didn't want to do it, but I really did want to do it. Because it's like when you have a bad dream and then you think it's real, it feels real.
Yeah.
Then you wake up, I be feeling like that life really happened. And so whatever dimension I popped into is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So I had a bad dream last night. So I'm here now with you. I think what happened last night in my mind happened. So if they having a funeral for me in the other dimension, they probably are.
No, you're going to live. You got years to go.
I'm living here.
Yes.
How do you know if every day you don't ever live forever?
Right.
You just keep skipping the different dimensions.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk high talk.
Yeah. But
that's how I be feeling. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the interview to go a different way. I didn't know how the interview was going to go, but when you with the shit in the beginning, it just hurting.
Yeah.
They did because it's like, damn, man, like I cannot get away from it. So it's like, since I can't get away from it, why not just jump into it?
Yeah. It's the bravery of your truth. And truth sayers always.
I'm alive.
No, you speaking truth today.
No, because I might not be able to put this up. I'm still a liar.
Yeah.
I've lied about my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a liar. Unless I say, these people did this to me. They're very bad people, and they've been controlling me this whole time. Just like the National Syndicate and all this. They'll come kill me, bro. They'll kill me for this. Literally murder me. I'll be like, tomorrow you'll be like, yeah, Ray J overdosed from some fentanyl that he did. It's like, damn, Ray J was a drug addict. He died. That ain't really what happened.
Right.
They killed me.
I'm praying for your protection. Do you?
I need to be in a pastor protection program.
No, I got you. I got you. I'm pulling out the ushers right now. I don't know if we're going to find it. You're too valuable to God and too valuable to your family.
We got to get it in the church.
Oh, no.
You know, the PP